What do you need to know right now about the shift to the fifth dimension? I will tell you. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified every time I post a new video about spirituality, the fifth dimension, and also the law of attraction. I am Patricia and I'm really happy that you're here with me. I'm a spiritual coach. I love to talk about things like shifting our consciousness, the recent energy, shifts, the raised vibration and all this stuff. So if you're here with me, I appreciate that a lot. There are many people talking about the fifth dimension and shifting from 3D to 5D at the moment. Of course they're talking about it because this is what is happening. We are changing and raising consciousness. You may have already felt that the energy shifted, that the vibration and the frequency is higher. You can see that with everything that is happening in the world at the moment. And so I want to help you to use that shift, to use it for yourself. And I think if you're already here watching that video, you are on an amazing way. Maybe you had a spiritual awakening, or you're working spiritually, or you're arriving to yourself. So I want to make you the most out of switching to 5D. If you want to know if you have shifted to the fifth dimension and what it is exactly, more in detail, then I suggest you to watch my other video. I will put it in the description down below. Watch it after this one. As the frequency and the vibration raises on planet Earth, so is already raising since many years, also for us humans it's possible to shift to the fifth dimension. Fifth dimension, what does that mean? It means that it is a state of consciousness where you feel the union, where you start to understand that we are all connected and that we are all one, that we're all here together and all living the same experience. And it is also somewhere, or a place of consciousness where you feel love, where you start to be more loving and you feel that you are connected to Source. In 5D you understand that love is your essence, and not only yours, but of course of everyone and everything in our universe. But let's talk about the two things that you need to know about the shifting to the fifth dimension. And the first one is that as frequency and vibration is higher, is faster, it means that everything works faster. Okay, I'm talking here about manifestations and about the things that you experience on the outside. Of course, it's not always just fulfilling your dreams, but it's also about the things that you experience, that happen in your life. And what I felt a lot, that it was shortly before the pandemic, maybe a year before, I started to really feel that everything is manifesting a lot faster. Something that before needed years to manifest, now it needs maybe half a year or months or a week. And this is important to know, not only to fulfill your desires, but to know that if something happened on the outside that you don't like, you understand that there's something inside of you that needs to be healed, that wants to be healed, that wants to be seen, that is something in you that has a resonance with something that happens on the outside. If not, you would not experience it. And so this, of course, this law of attraction, of resonance, this was always here. But in the last couple of years, this started to really be more faster and stronger. So the things are not just if you have a resonance in you for something like something you don't want to experience, but you're experiencing it. So before it was maybe just subtle, just a bit, just sometimes, and now it is like it's punching in your face. It's here. So it's possible. You wake up, something happened, and you feel miserable, really. And so you know, oh, then there is something in me that I have to, or that I want to forgive, that I want to heal, that I want to work on it. So the things are faster. That means you can manifest faster if you have desires and wishes that until now did not manifest yet. Remember that they can manifest faster. So you should believe more in the law of attraction from now on. And that's amazing, because if you thought that some things you will never manifest, believe me, now you can manifest it. And secondly, be aware that also the negative things, it's not a good word, but the things that you don't like will happen in your life faster and stronger. And it also means that it can happen that you go more faster into a downward spiral, a thought spiral. Let's say something makes you feel fear because of something that's happening in the world, or someone gave you an information bomb throw at you, and you feel miserable because of it. Okay, before, maybe some years ago, it would have been easier to deal with it, or you would just even if you would think about it, you would not go in that downward spiral. But now it is stronger. So if you do not pay attention, it will go down, down, down. And then after 5 hours, you look back and say, oh, shit, I wanted to do something else today. But what I did was just worry. So try to be aware that everything goes faster. And it means also that the downward spiral goes faster. But that's not a reason to worry. It's amazing. It's something that you can use for yourself. Because also it means that if you want to heal something, you can go deeper than before. You reach that place much faster and much clearer. Tell me about, how do you feel the shift in energy? Please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to talk to you and know how you feel in this amazing, interesting times. The second thing that you need to know about shifting to the 5th dimension is that you will bounce back and forth. And I've talked to many people who felt they felt bad because they did not shift to this 5-dimension amazing place where we are all one and just love exists. Yeah, we are here on Earth. And many of us do not just switch to the 5th dimension and everything is just love and happiness. No, usually you bounce back and forth for maybe a long time, maybe a short time. I cannot tell you. It depends. And this maybe is easy to understand if you be aware of that the 5th dimension is not a place. It's not somewhere you go and then you stay there. It's not that you travel from one place to the other, from 3D to 5D, and then you're just there and hey, hi, here I am and I'm staying here. No, it's a state of consciousness. So this state of consciousness does not exist in another place. It exists exactly here where we are now. Exactly where the 3D, the 2D, the 4D, and many other Ds and dimensions exist, all here now. So if you understand that, then you can maybe also better understand yourself, that you're bouncing back and forth, and you can accept that better. So if the all the other dimensions, but now I'm talking about the 3rd and the 5th dimension, if these two are existing at the same time, here, now, where you are, then you can accept better that you are bouncing back and forth, because it's not a back and forth and, I don't know, 5 kilometers and back and forth. No, it's here. It's all the time here. So that's normal. I give you an example. I just a few days ago, I had this great feeling of union, of oneness. I understood that everything here is an illusion, it's a game, it's where we are playing, it's where we are evolving and growing and learning. And there was a moment I could understand everything. I was not frustrated, I was not angry maybe at other people and their decisions and their way of seeing the world and things that it's difficult for me to accept. I did not have that anymore. It felt like there's no good and no bad. Like there's no duality. It's just, everything just is. There's just love. I really felt it. I really was there. And I journaled it, and then I would say after half an hour, there were other people, of course, around. I was talking then, and then my ego and the 30 just hit me hard. Like I felt like I was so high that my ego or my mind that is still, of course, also in 3D, just said, no, let's do something else. Don't think about that anymore. Don't feel that anymore. It was really a hard shift. It was a big change from the 3D to 5D. Also, I understood again what 5D means, how you feel, how it is. And I think we are, as human species, we are ready to change to 5D, but it's not something that will happen from one second to the other. Of course, also time does not exist, but as we perceive time, So in my opinion, it's not something that will happen from one day to another. We will go there. We will go there. And as fast as you accept the fact that you are not suddenly there and then you stay there, but that it can be that you bounce back and forth, it helps you. Because the more acceptance you have, the more you are in 5D. It can also be that you feel joy and depression changing. And don't be too hard on yourself. It can be that these things are even stronger at the moment, of course also because of the situation in the world. But if you feel that changes, know that these are just symptoms of awakening, symptoms of shifting to the fifth dimension. So please integrate these things, love yourself. And I would say if depression comes and things come up that make you feel sad, then use them, use this chance to work on them, to love them, to integrate them, to be with them, to heal. Because if they would not show up, you don't have the possibility to heal them. So see them just as a symptom of shifting to the fifth dimension. So it's easier said than done, but accept, let go, and love. And next time you feel a bit low and too stuck into the third dimension, 3D, then I would suggest you to do a meditation, my meditation that I have recorded for free for you. In the description down below, you can find it and download it. And now be sure to watch this video next. And don't forget to subscribe and liking this video. And see you in the next one. Bye!